Hey there, and welcome. We're really glad you're here. You know that moment when you step off a curb and your body hesitates for just a second? Or when you reach for something on a high shelf and suddenly you're gripping the counter? Maybe it's that split-second wobble getting out of the shower that makes your heart race. That feeling when you're walking through a crowded place and you find yourself staying close to walls, just in case. Yeah, we get it. And here's the thing. You're not imagining it. Your balance is changing. But that doesn't mean you have to accept it. Listen, we know what you might be thinking. I'm just getting older. This is normal. Nothing I can do about it. And sure, balance changes are common. But common doesn't mean inevitable. It definitely doesn't mean irreversible. Here's what most people don't realize. Balance isn't just about not falling. It's about so much more than that. It's about confidence. It's about walking into a room without scanning for something to grab onto. It's about saying yes to that hiking trip with friends instead of making excuses. It's about keeping your independence, your adventures, your life exactly the way you want it. And that fear, that constant low-level anxiety about losing your footing, that's stealing your freedom right now, today, even if you haven't fallen. We're here to help you take that freedom back. So here's what we're going to do together. First, you'll learn the real science behind why balance changes as we age. And no, it's not just getting old. There's actual neuroscience here, your vestibular system, proprioception, core stability. Understanding what's happening in your body changes everything. Because once you know the why, the how becomes crystal clear. Second, we'll assess your current balance. We're talking real numbers, not guesses or feelings. You'll discover a baseline score that tells you exactly where you are right now. That number is gold because it gives you something concrete to track and improve. Third, we'll build a personalized protocol. This isn't a generic balance exercises for seniors routine. This is a customized system combining core strength training, ancient Qigong principles, and modern evidence-based proprioceptive drills. You'll get exercises that target all three balance systems simultaneously: vestibular, visual, and proprioceptive. That's the secret most programs miss. By the end of this course, you'll know how to measure your progress with clinical precision. You'll have a complete exercise protocol you can use for the rest of your life. Not random stuff you saw on YouTube, but a scientifically structured system. You'll move with more confidence during everyday activities. You'll understand your body better than ever before. And honestly, you'll probably feel more in control than you have in years. This isn't about becoming a gymnast or doing anything extreme for hours every day. This is about reclaiming the security and stability you used to take for granted. It's about not having to think twice before getting up quickly, or turning around, or navigating uneven ground. And here's something important. This is just the beginning. Balance training is one piece of the health optimization puzzle. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Right now, let's focus on your balance. Sound good? Perfect. Let's start with understanding exactly what's happening in your body when balance starts to shift. Once you know this, everything we do next will make total sense. You ready? Let's do this. Quick question. What do you think balance actually is? Most people say, not falling over. But here's the truth. Balance is your brain processing three information streams simultaneously and making split-second adjustments you don't even notice. Until one day, you do. Your balance system has three players, like a three-legged stool. First, your vestibular system. Fluid-filled sensors in your inner ear telling your brain which way is up. Second, your vision, eyes feeding spatial information. Third, proprioception, nerve endings in muscles and joints reporting where your body parts are in space. When you're younger, these work seamlessly. But over time, the inner ear fluid becomes less responsive. Vision might decline slightly. Proprioception starts sending weaker signals. It's subtle, like turning down radio volume one notch at a time until suddenly you can barely hear the music. Now add this, your core muscles. Think of your core as a house foundation. When the foundation weakens, everything above becomes unstable. Same with your body. Weak core equals wobbly balance, regardless of how good your vestibular system is. Here's the mistake most programs make. They give you random exercises without addressing root causes. It's like fixing a three-legged stool by only working on one leg. Doesn't work. The good news? All three systems can be retrained. Your brain has neuroplasticity. It can rewire itself. Muscles can strengthen at any age. Proprioception can improve with specific drills. That's what we're doing here, targeting all three systems with progressive training. So when you feel that wobble, remember, it's not weakness. It's your brain working with outdated information. We're about to update the software. Next up, we're measuring exactly where you are right now. Numbers don't lie, and yours are about to improve.